All right. Should be on. All righty. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you share. Before we got rudely interrupted, we're going to be speaking about Hunter Biden. I guess Hunter Biden ain't something that they want us to talk about. Make sure you share. We're going to be speaking about Hunter Biden. Make sure you share. All right, look like we may be back. All right, perfect. Make sure you share. Make sure you share. We're going to be speaking about Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden has a new video out right now. Oh, yeah, and it deals with him and another crack whore. Yup, and his pants off in the beach. Sound crazy, don't it? I know it sound crazy. Hunter Biden, ladies and gentlemen, crack whore on a beach. His pants look like they falling off. Let me go ahead and run it. When it come back, we're going to discuss it. Make sure you share. Make sure you do. This is not something that I can post on a regular video on Facebook. Apparently, anything to do with Hunter Biden and a crack whore, they like to, throw you in Facebook jail. So, just want to let folks know that. Take a look at this, though. Take a look. Here we go. Hunter Biden, crack whore, on the beach. Here we go.
She just asked if I wanted to take a walk. Oh my God. Where are you going? My pants fell off.
Did you guys see that? Let me play it again. Hunter Biden with his crack whore on the beach. He got his Ronald Reagan patch on. Here we go. Here we go.
She just asked if I wanted to take a walk. Oh my God.
Look how crazy he
Where are you
was.
going?
Look at him. Look at him. Look like his pants about to fall off.
My pants fell off.
Look at it. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But you see what I'm talking about? You see how crazy Hunter Biden is? That man off his rocker. Off his rocker. Gotta be nuts. You gotta be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs to be doing stuff like this. Got videos of him weighing crack. Videos of him naked, crying to whores. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't. A son ready to ruin a father. And let me tell you, doing the GOP some justice. I mean, Hunter Biden is a gift that keep on giving. Every day he giving, ladies and gentlemen. Giving money and crack the whores every day. Every day, Hunter Biden giving. He giving money to crack, money to whores, crack the whores. You better believe it. Can't make this stuff up. The man, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't like his father. He wasn't raised well. Hunter Biden is a kid that wasn't raised well. And to be doing stuff like this is weird. And it also gives me vibes that he might have been abused before. He's trying to, make a mockery of his father. He wants his daddy to get his ass whooped. When he was younger and he was being abused, he probably was always wishing that his father would be whooped up, that his father would be humiliated. And he wasn't ever able to do it. But now he's able to do it on the main stage. Biden is looking like the worst father of the millennium. And he has to be if Hunter Biden is your offspring. Has to be. So I wanted people to see this. This is what's going on right now. A lot of people are sharing it. Just want to point that out there. Next one up. I want to speak to you guys about Herschel Walker. Now, there's a lot of folks who are supporting Herschel Walker. He's going against Warnock, Raphael Warnock. Now, if you watched this show here, you probably know my what I think about Mr. Herschel Walker. I think it would be he would be a good representative, but I had some reservations. One of the biggest reservations I had, and I think I think I roasted him for it a little bit for it, was the reservation of him having several identity. He has a identity issue. He has been diagnosed with having several identities. I think that would be a problem. But in a sense, look how crazy the liberals are, right? We got somebody who's diagnosed crazy, and liberals are just undiagnosed crazy. So I didn't think of that much, but some other stuff started popping up, and it got a lot of folks talking. I want to go ahead and run this clip here. It comes from the idiots at CNN. They're claiming GOP is concerned over Herschel Walker's candidacy. We shall talk about it when we get back. Here we go.
Georgia Senate race, former football star Herschel Walker is set to face off against Senator Raphael Warnock. Many in the GOP worried about Walker's recent missteps and whether that spells trouble in a state that they desperately need to flip. CNN's Kristen Holmes has the latest.
Thank you. Thank you.
In battleground Georgia, growing concerns about Herschel Walker's candidate performance amid a series of verbal stumbles. From his views on climate change,
Since we don't control the air, our good air decided to float over to China, bad air. So when China gets our good air, their bad air gotta move. So it moves over to our good air space. And now we gotta clean that back up.
to gun legislation.
Do you support new gun laws in the wake of this
What I
Texas
like to
shooting?
do, what I like to do is see it and everything and stuff. I like to see it and everything.
Miscues like those, plus a recent disclosure he fathered 3 children he had not spoken about publicly, sparking questions about Walker's ability to defeat Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock in one of the Republican Party's best opportunities to flip a Senate seat.
Georgia's Senate race this November is yet again probably going to be the deciding factor in control of the U.S. Senate. And with a volatile national environment for Democrats, Raphael Warnock defending his seat could end up being the decisive 50th seat for Democrats or Republicans.
It's Herschel Walker versus the truth.
Warnock's re-election campaign has aggressively questioned the GOP nominee's preparedness for office in several recent television ads.
Is Herschel Walker really ready to represent Georgia?
Hello there!
Walker's campaign now signaling a reset. This week announcing the addition of several top Republican operatives, less than 2 months after the former football star easily clinched the Republican nomination, boosted by the endorsement of former President Trump.
Herschel has been one of the greatest athletes in America, and I know he will go down also as one of the greatest senators in America.
Well, hello, Atlanta, Georgia!
But Warnock is facing his own challenges.
Some of the things that we're seeing nationally, issues with inflation and gas prices, and kind of the pessimism about the direction of Joe Biden as president, is trickling down into Georgia voters, even ones that are Democrats, even ones that may like Raphael Warnock. There's also this feeling that Joe Biden and Raphael Warnock are tied to the hip that Republicans are trying to push.
That's a message outside groups supporting Walker are reinforcing on TV.
Tell Senator Warnock to start voting against reckless spending to stop inflation.
A recent Quinnipiac poll shows while just 33% of Georgia voters approve of Biden's job performance, a significantly larger share, 49%, approve of the job Warnock is doing.
Because he's a gosh-darn black-ass Democrat.
Hauling in more than $17 million during the second quarter of 2022, compared to roughly $6 million for his GOP rival. And Don, both Democrats and Republicans in the state have told us they believe this race really could go either
And
way.
I'm going to stop it right here. So, Raphael Warnock, supported by Satan. You're going to see Stacey Abrams, her and her big gap in her tooth. She's gonna be sitting there claiming that Raphael Warnock is for black women and everything else. Now, shout out to I think Pookie Martinez, multiple personality disorder. That's what he got. Also, Raphael Warnock is a wife beater and he support abortion. So Warnock, wife beater, support abortion. Herschel Walker, there's some women who came out in the past who said that Herschel Walker, beat them or something. So Herschel Walker got that on himself. The 3 children that he just came out, saying black men have children that you don't know about, that ain't a surprise. That ain't a surprise. I want folks to understand when people are trying to bring up black men's children, that you're trying to discount the black man. That's what they always try to do with black men. Absolutely. And believe it or not, even with black men, I know a lot of folks, there's some folks who don't know, but in Africa, black men come from big families. right? I want white people to understand. So when you see, oh, this black guy has this many children and this, I want you to understand. Through history, I want white folks to understand, through history, that is something that is germane to Africans. Africans have big families. I want white folks to know, and I want white folks to know too. What black men don't run around and get what is it called? They don't get snipped like white men. White men, you run around and you have your white wife convince you to go get snipped, right? You have your white girlfriend convince you to, hey, go ahead and get get a vasectomy. White men out there, I'm gonna let you know from a black man, that's weak as hell. Unless you somehow you need to do that for some sort of medical issue that you have going on. You going around and snipping yourself so that you can't get anybody else pregnant. That is weak as hell. I want you to understand that. That's not something real men do. Get mad at me all you want, but when we speak about men getting vasectomy, white men are head in the line. Number one in the line of getting vasectomy, being tricked by your wife or your girlfriend. You better stop it out there, white men. You better stop it. So they try to use some of these things to put down Herschel Walker. Even with everything that has came out about Herschel Walker, he's still a better candidate than any of these Democrats. He's still a better candidate. I don't care how many personalities Herschel Walker have. I don't care. He's still more sane and logical than the crazy Democrats. Shout out to Ron Baker. Yeah, the white men being neutered. That's why I'm trying to reach as many white men as I can, as many men as possible. Stop running around and getting a vasectomy. Do you ask the women out there to get a what is it? Hysterectomy? Do you ask her to get rid of her ovaries? No, men don't do that. But yet you'll listen to women ask you to snip yourself. Ridiculous. And white men, number one in the lead. They gotta be stopped. White men, you better stop it. You better stop it. Getting rid of your birthright. For what? You better stop it. So, the liberals, in my personal opinion, they're scared of Herschel Walker, because Herschel Walker has the gumption to beat Warnock. All Herschel Walker has to do is just be himself. Speak about the issues. That's it. Herschel Walker is, ladies and gentlemen, a likable guy. Yes, more people would like Herschel Walker than wife beater Warnock, than abortion supporter Warnock, right? LGBTQ supporter Warnock. They would like him better. So what the liberal media is trying to do, they're trying to sow seeds of division that aren't there. So good luck, liberal media. I can tell you that. Good luck. Shout out to Pookie Martinez. Pookie Martinez says that's why white babies is shrinking. Of course. That's why white babies are shrinking too. Absolutely. White people aren't having that many children anymore. A lot of it has to deal with the men running around being tricked to get vasectomies. Also, the liberal court, that will stop a lot of men from having babies too. White men got to start understanding they're being attacked right and left. And the last thing you need to do as a gosh darn male, somebody who believes in God, is for you to be tricked by your wife or by your girlfriend to go and get a vasectomy. I mean, that blows my mind. It does, but white men are number one in the lead. Number one. And let me tell you, you're not. It's a detriment to white men to do this. It's a detriment to all men to do this. Stop it. Stop doing it. So I just want to go ahead and point that out there. And ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for this afternoon. I want to make sure that I give a shout out to everybody who donated, everybody who hit that like button. Absolutely. As you guys know, we'll have a show tomorrow with our good friend Anthony Allen. And you know, it's going to be heavy. Absolutely. It's going to be heavy. So make sure you guys come out. Come out with us. It should be a very, very, very good show. And then your white men out there, you better stop having vasectomies. Stop it. Yeah, stop having vasectomies, right? And stop pointing your finger at black men for having more babies. White men need to go out and have children like you did back in the day. Absolutely. White race depends on it. Go out and do what is needed. Stop listening to your wife or your girlfriend to have a vasectomy. It's weird. Stop doing it. And I'll catch you guys here later with another edition of Conservative Nation. Take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, man, it's been quite a lonely quarter, but